It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back in the booth, and this is game number 2 of College Series 5 action as we have our first conference showdown in the SEC as the Auburn Tigers host the Tennessee Volunteers, or as we like to call them, the Tennessee Pioneers as of lately. This is a big game, a test game for sure for the man we mentioned, that this team even is getting nicknamed after, Tyon Nickerson, who you will see showing up right here. See what he does. Okay, little LeBron smoke toss up or something like that. But Tyon Nickerson is the big name to watch out for here in this game. Of course, an interesting storyline following this kid last year. Man, he just showed the capability of worlds of talents for the Tennessee Volunteers, and suffered off the field issues. Ended up being suspended for a good portion of games, 5 games to be exact, and could not play in the bowl game. And every game in which he did not play, Tennessee lost. With him being there as a starter, Tennessee, they had a 6-2 record. Now a much more mature Tyon Nickerson under the helm here, looking as if he's laser focused this year. Can he be able to lead the Volunteers over the Tigers here on the road here at Auburn, Alabama? With that being said, it's time to get this game underway. Tennessee playing defense first, as the kick will make its way in the end zone and will be returned after a solid stiff arm out to the 21-yard line. And we will get our first look at Auburn's generated quarterback. He is draftable, Don Beck. He came out of that Madden draft class that we've seen from a couple streams ago. If you haven't seen that live, go ahead and check out who the generic players are joining the RFL College Series. Don Beck being one of them, looking to try to showcase his talents here against this Tennessee defense. Tennessee had some issues on the defensive side of the ball last year, and of course that really pulled out a lot of what Tyon was able to do, because he was able to keep the team in games offensively. This defense has gotten quite a bit of talent added to it. during the offseason with recruits. There's a run inside from a familiar generic who makes his return in the Auburn backfield. And it's going to be Mike Spears. So a few generics here at the quarterback and running back position. And they'll start out with a nice 7-yard rush. Quick throw outside, and Auburn has got a first down out to the 39. We talk about how Tennessee has made some improvements with some submitted prospects, but Auburn as a unit, I mean, last year this team was rated an 80 overall, but new roster makeup for this year, they are an 87 base team. Didn't get any submits to come here, and like I said, had a few generics added. Here goes some inside play action as Don Beck looks to try to throw down the field. Gets a key block, and he is off as he slides for an 8-yard gain. Solid scramble there by the quarterback, showing off his mobility. And great way to run off of that block and set that up as well. Manageable second down here for the Tigers. Going some play action again, and this time it's going to be a sack on the play. Got to get my bell out. There it is. 3rd and 12. That's a whole 10-yard loss on the play action play there. And it looks like we're about to have some issues with the instant replay guys, because this just tends to happen in the mod where you'll see guys just standing around free form, and then it's like no players on the field. It goes blank. So we might not have any instant replays, unfortunately, guys. That's really going to be rough for the highlight recap that gets posted tomorrow. But 3rd and 12, trying to convert. Got the completion, and he will be short. So Tennessee's defense going to come out here, get the job done, and force a punt. Yeah, only went with that underneath drag route in hopes of his receiver breaking a play and moving the chains. Doesn't happen there, so good defense. And that sack came in clutch. Auburn punting this one away, angles towards the sidelines, and now we get ready for the man of the hour here, as it'll be Tyon Nickerson hopping out onto the field. Like I said, missed 5 games last year due to suspension, and he just seems like a laser-focused kid this year, man. You really got to see the maturity of him within the Discord, and, you know, talking about that suspension, he said that suspension left a sour taste in his mouth, and he just come out here ready with a goal in mind to take his team to the Natty this year. That's all he has. It's pretty much Natty or bust right now for this kid, and he wants to make a statement here in week 1 on the road here against Auburn. And a beautiful throw while on the move, as he will find Bryce Zakowitz for an 8-yard gain. Bryce Zakowitz, a returning generic wide receiver here for Tennessee, was on the team last year and the year before that, so a 3rd-year wide receiver, takes over as the #1 wide receiver in this unit. And a handoff to Jordan Duke, as Jordan Duke hits off a nice little spin move, and this is a transfer from West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia got vacated. We've seen where they fell in the top 25, wasn't even in the rankings. This is a team that finished, well, top 5 just about every year the last 2 seasons. And Jordan Duke already saw the writing on the wall as he'll get another carry here. Cuts inside for a solid 7-yard rush. It's 2nd and 3. We start out with a pretty solid bounce, had a nice pass play by Nickerson, and then a few runs here with Jordan Duke. He's a pretty solid, maybe a small back, but he's not afraid to run in between the tackles. We saw a bit of that last year with his time in West Virginia. We'll look to pass here on a 2nd and 3, and it's going to be a sack on the play. Harris able to catch Nickerson before he can escape and extend the play there. Great job by Auburn's defense. Unfortunately, like I said, probably not going to be able to get any replays throughout this game, just as it's in that invisible mode, guys. So it's kind of going to be a little bit rough. See a little bit of the tail end of that play there. just like Tennessee was able to do against Auburn. It got him in a 3rd and long after a sack. Can Tyon convert? Throws down the field. Good defense. Incomplete. 4th down. First incomplete pass of the night for Tyon. Still have to punt it away. So both defenses coming out here stout. We saw a bit of that last week. I said last week, just yesterday in that Ohio State TCU game. He said probably going to see quite a bit of that at the start of games, especially in the first week. A pretty solid and physical return there. He'll get up to about the 30-yard line. Dombeck tracks right back out onto the field. Got to see a little bit of Tyon there. This Tennessee defense able to get a stop last time out. See if they can do it again. As for Auburn, looking to try to get the first points on the board. First conference matchup here. Counter run play. And here goes Mike Spears off the block for a huge run. 1st down, Tigers. And that's only his 2nd carry. And he's got 22 yards. It's 11-yard per carry average. Of course, it's only been 2 carries for the guy, but this is the reason why he's been brought back as a generic. His ability to run the football and hit the lanes and make plays like this really made him an interesting prospect to try to bring back to see if maybe he can qualify as one of the better backs to enter this year's RFL draft. Drop back looking to pass, throws, and he's got a 1st down. To the 44 they go. Completion out there to Johnson. And Auburn starting to get some things going. And he throws an interception. Going to be picked off. It's a foot race, and I think Tennessee is going to score on defense here. Missed tackle. Touchdown, Volunteers. 57-yard return by Haddon. Huge mistake there by Dombeck. Saw where he was trying to go with it, and again, just not going to get any replays, guys, but man, just a tough break for Auburn. Just for starting to get things going on the offense side of the ball. And it was just a little off target from where he wanted to go with that with his wide receiver. And Haddon just instinctively reacting, making a play, and taking it to the house untouched. So 2nd consecutive game to start the season where the first touchdown of the game is a defensive one. And Tennessee will tack on the extra point to make it a 7-0 ball game. Shout out to the RFL community once again. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, first time checking us out and enjoy what you are watching, learn more about us on our website, relocationfootballleague.com. Of course, looking to try to make some edits. Subscribe to the website as well. It's free. Don't got to pay for that. And also make sure to check us out on other social media platforms. You can see at the bottom right side of the screen. I'll let that get another run in again. Also, make sure to smash that like button once again if you haven't. So Tennessee on the board first. We didn't get any touchdowns in the first half of the Ohio State and TCU game last night. We get 7 on the board here in the first quarter. About midway through, here's the kickoff. We'll take this one from about the 3. And wrestled down just north of the 26-yard line. It's Auburn just coming off a crucial pick 6 from Dombeck. This is only incompletion on the day. Was looking good those first 3 throws, and just a great play on the football by Haddon. So Beck looking to try to put the play behind him and move on as he'll line up here in the gun. Going with some play action. They'll let him throw it. And a good pass, but even better defense as Johnson unable to hold on. It's broken up, incomplete. Tennessee's got some corners on the outside now, and Aro Matthews and Kenzo Udo. Second and 10. He'll fire with a middle, and my goodness! Got a big defensive lineman out there laying guys out, dropping back in coverage. Absolutely sat him down, and that's one of the more vulnerable positions for wide receivers when you got to go across the middle to catch a pass on a route such as a drag or a slant. And there on the slant, he got greeted with a face mask full of shoulder pads. Absolutely destroyed on the play. 3rd and 10. Auburn in the gun. And underneath, he'll hit his tight end. He'll extend, and I think he's got the first down. And he does. What an effort. Auburn will continue the drive. Schenker on the reception there. Same route he caught earlier to try to move the chains. And he fell short. Was not going to be denied this time. You can see big fella planting that foot in the ground and fighting his way through past the first down marker. We got to see a little bit of a replay there, so maybe they'll chip in some replays throughout this game, hopefully for a majority of plays that need them. And Dom Beck throwing it up the field, a wide open Mike Spears out the backfield on the wheel route. First down, Auburn. Man, had he been able to catch that cleanly and get up the sidelines, definitely could have had more yards, but still a great play. Not going to get a good instant replay for this, but Auburn needing that first down, starting to build up that momentum. And they're looking to try to knot things up at 7 here on this drive. Moving good last time before that interception. This is going to hurt them here. Obvious false start by the left tackle. Now cost them 5 yards. Studis there, caught on the play. 1st and 15 now for Auburn. More than likely we're looking to try to take a shot down the field in that formation. So going from a bunch look now under center. And hits the slant wide open over the middle, and my goodness! Forced fumble that is luckily going to be recovered back by Auburn. But another kill shot by this Tennessee Volunteers defense. And they mean absolute business. Tigers getting lucky there, man. Unfortunately, no replays here. And you know what's going to really suck about this, guys? I don't think we're going to be able to get any photos from the instant replay being shot like this. So I hope that's not the case. But if it is, probably not going to have many photos at all for this game. And a throw over the middle, off the mark on the slant. Had him wide open, could have had a first down easy. And Dom Beck having a few passes get away from him here. Third down and 7. Pressure is coming. Dom Beck's got to throw it. He does not, and down he goes for a sack. That's Big Terry. Will bring up a 4th down and 20. We're definitely going to see a lot more of this in college football. The RFL had some problems with some dropbacks, but you got to throw that football away. Cannot hold on to the football too long. And that really hurts the Tigers there. And they'll punt this one towards the left sidelines. Goes out of bounds. Bit of a shank punt as well there by Chapman. And things not looking great here for the Tigers here at home. Tennessee looking to try to go up by 2 scores. It's Tyon Nickerson in the offense. Comes back out onto the field. Send a man over to the left. And they'll come out with a toss play. A great block. Jordan Duke not getting much. Maybe a yard at best on the play. That's what they'll call it. 1-yard gain will bring up a 2nd and 9. It's a great job by the offensive line, though, getting that sealed block off the edge there. Chopping the man down. Gave him space, but good pursuit by the Auburn defense. And a throw just inside before the defense could pounce on it. Will be caught inches short of the first down. That's Hakeem Prince, submitted wide receiver. Just short of that first down, his first catch of the season. Second-year wide receiver for Tennessee. And a run inside. Jordan Duke with some physicality. Going to move the chains. Volunteers scooping up a first down. Not overcomplicating the play call here. Just straight up dive up the middle. And Jordan Duke was not going to be denied. First down. It's Papo catching a forearm to the chest there. First and 10, run inside once again, and not much there for Jordan Duke. 16 yards, 5 carries. Auburn trying to keep him at bay. You can see Tennessee is running that football. I think they're just looking to try to set something up down the field for a big shot. We'll see. Set up a screen. Down he will go for the second time tonight. Jones in for the sack. Didn't have much time at all off that running back screen. Auburn already getting back there 2 times on Tyon Nickerson's got him in a 3rd and 16. Good clean pocket, rolls out, throws him up the field. Great adjustment and catch there by Jordan Duke, but he will be well shy of the first down. Auburn is going to force a punt. We've seen Tyon Nickerson be able to create a lot of plays with his ability to extend plays with his legs. You see he tried what he could down the field, get outside the pocket. Felt he couldn't take off and get the first down himself. Just checked it off. Of course, didn't work out. Here goes the punt. And it's a great one inside the 5, down at the 4. See someone asking, who's below West Virginia? That's the end of the first quarter, though. Let's get those twos in the chat. 7-0, Tennessee. Defensive touchdown on the board. I was finishing up with that question, though. Underneath of West Virginia being 31, the last team is UCLA. And they'll run it. Mike Spears has had some solid runs here in this one. His second carry of the game gains him 5 yards. They'll need 5 more on second down. Yeah, UCLA's had it rough, man. They haven't been any type of solid since CS2. Definitely been at the bottom for the past few years. And Spears trying to fight his way forward for the first down. He'll fall just shy by a yard. The run games look pretty solid with Spears. I think that's what Auburn's going to need to really set up the offense. Everything's really about balance. You know, if you're able to balance out that offense enough with the run and the pass, really keeps the defense on their toes. And what a spin move as Spears will be more for the 20-yard line. 41 yards on 5 carries for this kid. That spin move was smooth. Hopefully we get a replay of it. Here it is. Really couldn't see it from that angle. Somebody got put in a blender. And if he's running like this, I wouldn't mind going to him every time in these short yardage situations. He's getting it done on the ground. Don Beck. Oh, fires. And Spears can't make the play there. Knocked incomplete. Solid pass deflection. Second down. And Spears must have been a little bit tired. There's 3 consecutive plays they gave to him out the backfield. Wouldn't be surprised if he's hanging his head low on this play, which he is in the backfield. So a bit fatigued. They will look to go through the air. And trying to go right back to Spears off the check down. So 5 consecutive plays to 34. 3 plays able to move the chains. The last 2 just covered well. Couldn't make the catch. And a throw. And incompletion. As he tried to squeeze that one in. That's solid defense by Arl Matthews. Submitted cornerback there. Saw a big tight end trying to post up, make the catch, and Schenker couldn't make the grab. Good defense. Tennessee's defense has been stout. Really, both teams' defenses have. We have not seen an offensive touchdown yet. Auburn's defense has been able to keep Nickerson under control as well. Asking this kid about the expectations of him this season. Said he didn't want his personal goals to shine in the way of his team. And all he's focused on, once again, is just winning a national championship. Of course, seems far-fetched for guys, I would have to say. Even myself, I got him listed as number 7 in the country. I do feel like that is going to be a huge task. But if he is able to lead Tennessee to the national championship, that would be very impressive. There's a shot down the field. He's got a man wide open for what may be the biggest play of the game offensively. And that'll be the freshman wide receiver, J.D. Calhoun. J.D. Calhoun, more of a speedster at the wide receiver position. These guys very stacked at the receiver position. Not getting a good instant replay, so unfortunately probably won't have a picture for you there, J.D. But and you got the speed with J.D. You got the size at 6'4" with Bryce Zakowitz. And, of course, kind of got that more balance, can do it all kind of wide receiver and Hakeem Prince. So a lot of weapons on this Tennessee offense as they run the football inside here with Jordan Duke, and he just really hasn't been able to get off too crazy on the ground. 6 carries for 19 yards. Auburn keeping him at bay, trying to force Tyon to beat him. Motion to the right side, and another toss, and some great blocks. And a solid run, but there's a flag on the field, maybe coming back for holding. And it will. It's going to cost him 10 yards. Hunter Warren, tight end. And push him back for 2nd and 16. Tough break for the Volunteers. Saw penalties really get the best of Ohio State in that first half. Calmed it down the second. Play action, Tyon will throw. He's got a nice solid completion out there. About the 40. Knott's in there making his first catch. Big number 85. Also a submitted player right there, the tight end, Charlie Dotson. So they got weapons for Tyon this year. He will throw across his body, and Dotson will have a Volunteers first down. And that's a little bit of the magic that Tyon brings to the table at the quarterback position is, like I said, extending plays with his legs and catching defenses off guard. That was crossbody throw. Seemed as if he was going to run towards the middle right side of the field, but nope, all the way across his body on the money. Big number 85, Dotson. And a shot down the field, and the double coverage trying to throw a jump ball up there. I believe that was Shady Calhoun who tried to give that shot. Showing off some aggressiveness with his pass decisions here. 2nd and 10. Auburn hoping to get a stop, not looking to go down by 2 possessions. Already, Tennessee is in scoring range to at least put up 3. Gun bunch to the right. Nickerson feeling a little bit of pressure. Throws. Big catch in traffic right there by Hakeem Prince. That defense draped all over him. Still able to make the plays. Great grab right there. Now the 6'3", 205-pound wide receiver. This 3rd down is manageable. They need 2 yards, and Jordan Duke is going to get it. Physical finish to the run. 1st down, Tennessee. We saw some great runs from Euro Winbush last night, pulling out that stiff arm, and you're seeing Jordan Duke do the same thing. Like I said, his runs, they've been gritty. Auburn has been able to get a man on him pretty quickly as he's given the football. But he is refusing to get stuffed in the backfield for a loss. I mean, look at this. This is a big defensive tackle here in Jones. Got a sack earlier. Boy, caught a whole palm of a stiff arm there. It looked like probably had a jersey balled up. Ran forward off the contact, and Tennessee keeps it moving. Right back to him. And inside he goes for a solid run here. Now up to 30 yards on 8 carries. That's a 6-yard run. Tennessee's bringing it. Auburn, number 12 team in the country, and as mentioned earlier, Tennessee, number 7, predicted to be in the SEC championship this year against Alabama. End-around play, trying to get something going with the big 6'4" wide receiver Zakowitz. Doesn't quite pan out, gets them half the distance needed. Defense having a good old time on the sidelines and hopes of their offense putting points on the board on this drive. Another short 3rd and 2 situation here for Tennessee. Last time they ran the football, they were able to get it. What will their decision be this time? And they're going to definitely pass it. Look out for a potential quarterback draw. Throws, and that's a 1st and goal for Tennessee. Quick pass out there to Charlie Dotson, and Tennessee, these guys are putting it together, moving down the field. And they have 7 on their minds. And he was left wide open on the play there. Interesting play call. They just spread out the entire defense, and the man who's supposed to be covering the tight ends all the way on the other side of the field in man coverage. Nickerson obviously seeing that immediately and attacking it. And here goes a throw. Had a man wide open for a touchdown, and Hakeem Prince. And Nickerson just couldn't put it on him. An opportunity for his 1st touchdown pass of the season, and that one just led too far inside. Under center and a bunch to the left. Looking to pass again, got a wide open man and will not miss this time. Touchdown, Tennessee. Bryce Zakowitz in for 6. That's just a phenomenal drive for Tennessee, as they now go up by 2 touchdowns. Offensive and a defensive one. You know, Hakeem's got to be sucking his teeth a little bit. Come on, man. Hey, I should have had that touchdown, but nonetheless, 7 points on the board after this good extra point. 14-0, Tennessee. And Auburn's had some flashes on the offensive side of the ball. Defense been playing tough a little bit aside from that last drive there. And they're going to need to get something going here before the end of this half. Still got over 5 minutes left to go. Shout out to the RFL community. Once again, had over 100 live viewers again for the second game. I can't thank you guys enough for the support of the RFL and the college series you are currently watching. And now in our 5th season for guys who are new. If you are enjoying what you are watching, first time watching this, man, visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. Learn more about the league. Just check out the channel, man. Check out the content and become part of the RFL community today. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as Auburn gets their offense back out onto the field. 0 points on the board to show for. But Mike Spears has had himself a productive day on the ground. Generic draftable running back who may enter this year's RFL draft. 8.2 yard per carry average right now off of just 5 carries, 41 yards. Well, he's on pace to have a 100-yard game on the ground. This is exactly what you wanted to see, though, from Tennessee and Tyon, man. They come out here, 14-point lead on the road against Auburn, a much more improved team based off the personnel. That's a great play in the backfield. Made there by newly acquired linebacker, freshman Sean Moore Jr. He's got the vintage neck pad on, showing he means business. He's trying to play that good old-fashioned 90s defense. We'll run inside, and again, Sean Moore back-to-back stops on run plays. And the yard gain on those 2 previous plays. You can see Sean Moore, captain of this defense right now. Don Beck checks it down, and the defense just handling business, quickly able to halt Auburn again. Things really starting to get out of hand for the Tigers. Yes, no options down the field, and quickly checks it down. But you want to try to take some shots, some risks down the field, because moving around like this, it's tough. It's tough to get those yards. Those checkdowns aren't going to help you. Got to take some shots. Booming punt. No fair catch called. And brought down shy of the 30. So we got a lot of games going down tomorrow. 1 p.m. Eastern games. Got 3 of those. 3 4 p.m. Eastern games. You can see there off the schedule. You can check out this schedule on our social media platforms. And of course, I'll be back in the booth tomorrow night to close out day 1 of the Super Saturday with the Michigan versus Wisconsin. Should be a big game. 5 wide empty set. Tyon scrambles, sets up, throws, and what a play! First down, Tennessee. Hakeem Nicks. I say Hakeem Nicks. Oh, what is this, the Giants? Hakeem Prince with the reception. That was a beautiful play right there, and this is exactly why there's been a lot of attention around this kid. Unfortunately, no instant replay, but his ability to create these kinds of plays with how he moves in the pocket is really what makes him special, and what made him really stick out last year as a prospect. Here's a throw while on the move, gets it out there. Charlie Johnson able to shed off a guy and picks up 5 on the play. Getting a nice connection here with his freshman tight end. He makes a lot of throws. His most impressive throws are usually on the move. He can stand there and throw some good passes as well, but he just looks awesome when he moves around. Here goes a throw and a nice catch by Calhoun. J.D. Calhoun blasted as soon as he caught that ball, and a guy sitting there waiting for him in the zone, and still able to hold on. And Tennessee looking to try to go up by 3 scores right now. Misses over the middle. That looked more like as if it was a timing thing. It looked like two wide receivers kind of ran into each other on that. Incomplete pass nonetheless for Tennessee. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first half, and Tennessee trying to get out to a commanding lead over Auburn. Pressure immediately coming. Does get the ball off in time as he finds Zakowicz. This is a big 3rd and 6. This Auburn defense has got to be a bit fatigued. Offense hasn't been able to help them out much as of late. No points on the board. And they're going to be in the faces of these wide receivers. Might be man-to-man. It is. And Tyon throws. And he's going to be just shy of the first down. Timeout burned here by Auburn. Tennessee will just settle for the field goal. It should be an easy makeable kick. And it's good. 17-0. Tennessee. McGrath knocks that one right through with ease. And Auburn, they have really got to get something going here. Much different from last night. Had a very competitive all field goals first half. This half, I mean, it's one-sided. And we've seen a few touchdowns. One on offense, one on defense, and a field goal. Auburn will have 2 timeouts. Minute and 21 seconds left to go in this first half, and that's plenty of time in the college series. Every first down will stop the clock, of course, due to collegiate rules. So they really should be looking for some shots down to the intermediate to deep part of the field. We'll see if they try to attack that. Probably not going to be able to use Spears much. He's been very effective on the ground for Auburn, but has not converted into them moving down the field and getting points. And now it's going to be all on Don Beck, who's thrown an interception already within this one and has not been able to find any wide receivers for big plays. And he's got a completion for first down to his tight end there. Schenker's been making some big plays. That's his 4th catch, 42 yards. He just lowers his shoulder, runs right through the contact for a big first down. These guys got to assess the situation. Got to try to get down the field here. Here's a throw. Inside, he's got Schenker again. It's just his go-to guy right now. Less than a minute. And I'm still not quite seeing the routes down the field. They're still keeping things conservative. Guess not trying to be too aggressive just yet to lead to a turnover, but they got to take some shots here. And again, he's underneath. It's a drag, but he will stop the clock momentarily. That's a first down. They still have 2 timeouts. The clock stopped at 38 seconds. Try to hit the sidelines with comeback and out, something like that, or some kind of streaks down the field. Put some pressure on the secondary. Time just winding down here. He'll motion out the backfield. Less than half a minute now. And Don Beck throws his 2nd interception. Tennessee will be at the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts in 19 seconds. They may be able to get even more points before this first half is over. Big mistake there. Of course, we can't see it. The interception puts Tyon, the offense, back out onto the field. 15 of 19, 142 yards passing in this first half with a touchdown. The only offensive touchdown on the board so far. 19 seconds, 3 timeouts. Already in Auburn territory. We've seen a vast difference between Tennessee's offense and Auburn's offense. They're taking those shots and looking for big plays down the field. Tyon, he'll check it down on this play. And there goes the first timeout called by Tennessee. Trips to the left side. Another wide open receiver there. Timeout called. 10 seconds. One more timeout left for Tennessee. And they're going to just kick the field goal now. It's going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Does he have the leg and accuracy? Definitely has the leg and surely has the accuracy as well, as that goes right through the middle of the uprights. And McGrath makes it a 20-0 ball game right now. There's interest in seeing what Dom Beck can do out here. And in this first half alone, he has thrown 2 interceptions. So not the best of starts here for this generic quarterback. Might be saying this guy's coming back next year. Of course, it's just game 1, but tough start. There's 5 seconds left. Auburn, unless they get a kick return here, it's going to take it into the half. From about the goal line. And north of the 25, he'll get to about the 27. Dom Beck showing his frustration, trying to amp up the team, actually, it looks like. It's tough to try to do that, though, after you've thrown a few interceptions. A couple guys also looking like they're ignoring him there on the sidelines. He should just come out here, take the knee, and regroup in the second half. Looks like they're going to take a Hail Mary shot. Guess why not? Let's see the arm of Dom Beck here. He just throws this up and away out of bounds. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play, as it is pure domination by the Volunteers right now. 20-0 the score here. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Been teetering on 100+ live viewers again for this game, man. I can't appreciate you guys enough, man, for the support. Like I said, a lot of games coming up tomorrow that you do not want to miss. The premiere games, for guys who don't know, these are the games that are going to premiere. They will not have commentary on these games other than the 8 p.m. game, where you see about the middle left side of the field of the screen, Michigan and Wisconsin. I'll be calling that one. But you got games like Oklahoma State, Washington, Iowa, USC, Louisville, Arizona State, Florida State, LSU, Auburn, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Florida versus Baylor. Should be some bangers. Game's already recorded, and after this, I already have them switched over to try to premiere for you guys tomorrow. But this game about to get the second half underway. It's been Tennessee all the way through so far. Can the second half change for the Tigers here at home? So a solid return there by Holiday. Tyon in that first half, 155 passing yards, a touchdown, 17 of 21. Made some impressive throws. Still has the lone offensive touchdown tonight. Looking to try to extend his team's lead. And if he wants to push his team to that top level, this is how he has to come out and play every week. I mean, you're taking on a 12th ranked opponent here. Play action, pressure is coming down. He's going to go for a third time. Wooden with the sack. And Auburn at times have been able to get the pressure there. That's sack number 3 for the Tigers. He just came clean off the edge. Not going to be able to see it here, but almost seeing as if he just didn't get the block out there. See, it's already trending here in the chat. Let's get those threes in the chat. Third quarter officially underway, starting things out with a sack and a pass deflection. Auburn's defense coming out here hot. Tennessee in a 3rd and 18. Defense replenished a little bit. It's Wooden again. A big play there. 2 back-to-back big plays, a sack and a pass deflection off the edge. And Tyon, he's got a spy on him, throws across his body, tried to squeeze it in there to Jordan Duke. Everything down the field covered. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Tennessee has to punt it. Good job right there by the Auburn defense. 3 straight plays. All no gains of yards. He's got some blocks out there. And wrestled down at about the 41. This is some good field position for the Tigers. Let's see if Auburn and Don Beck can get something going here off this momentum they sparked off this second half with. Shutout in the first half. And 2 interceptions on this kid. See if he can put those plays behind him. Get some points on the board. Under center with a bunch to his left. And Don Beck's got some pressure coming. Breaks out of it momentarily, but will go down for a sack. That is Kendricks. 2nd and 14. This Tennessee defense has been playing well and looks much different than how they did a season ago. You got some good coverage on the outside with those 2 submitted corners, and Udo and Matthews, and he hasn't been able to locate or take those shots down the field to his X and Y wide receivers. And he's getting some really good pressure also from the inside from these defensive tackles. And throw over the middle, straight into the dirt. Don Beck, 10 of 20, just 113 yards passing. And just like Tennessee, Auburn facing a 3rd and long. They need 14 yards. Got 3 receivers out wide to the left, and he is taking a shot. Got a man wide open. Big play down the field, the biggest offensively for Auburn. 1st and goal, Tigers, 54 yards. Straight up blown coverage there. And he just fires this one down the field, a little bit underthrown. If he'd been able to throw that out in front and catch him cleanly down the field, that would have been a touchdown. And nonetheless, got it there. And Auburn can get themselves back into this game. Don Beck's got the check down wide open. Saw that from a mile away. Good read as Spears will get inside the 5. Some Turbo asking to do the application to join. Open in January. Yes, applications for this year are closed because the college series, of course, is here right now. So we've closed and are not accepting any more prospects since July 2nd. But for College Series 6 and the new NCAA game now come out that year, if you want to be a part of that, apply January 1st. Here goes a sack on the play. Banks able to cash out with a huge loss in 3rd and goal now for Auburn. And it's nothing there for Don Beck, but another mistake for this kid is just holding on to the football for too long. Definitely seems to be an apparent issue for him right now. Need to go about 15 yards if they want a touchdown. Beck is going to be sacked again. Brought down by Young. This defense turning up, abusing this offensive line at the moment. Coverage is great, and Here goes Young. Walking him down for 2 back-to-back sacks. He just has no options down the field, but you can't take those losses. And it's a field goal attempt to avoid a shutout is good, and for the first time we're going to hear Auburn's band play a little something. 17-point ball game. Tennessee up 20-3. Still a lot of football left to go. Just over 8 minutes here in the third. Crowd fired up off of 3 points. We definitely want to see more. Bomb this one straight down the middle of the field. Fielded at about the goal line. And Tyon in the offense. Back out onto the field is a great start to the second half by this Auburn defense. Started it out with a sack the very first play. And they were able to follow up with 2 pass deflections. See if they can dial up that same kind of pressure and defense again to try to halt this Tennessee offense. Four down lineman here. Scott Dotson over the middle on the drag route. Tyon 18 of 24. Hey, got a favorite RFL team still selling merch on a Redbubble store? Go ahead. Check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch so that you can get your favorite RFL team's gear. There's a throw over the middle. And this time it looks like that's going to be Sacklitz on the catch. First down. You can hear the boos starting to rain in from Auburn. These guys just want something done. They want to try to make this game as competitive as it should be. Defense hasn't done all too bad, though, for Auburn. They will slow up the run there. 2 yards on the play with Jordan Duke. It's a 17-point ball game. And Tennessee, 2nd and 8, trips to the left side. Tyon throws an interception just off the mark, and there goes Auburn's defense again, beating them in this game. Off-target throw and no replay on it, but had a guy was trying to get to him, and the ball just sails too far ahead. Saw him miss a pass like that in the end zone trying to go to Akeem Prince. And that time, it cost him. So another opportunity here for Auburn. An opportunity to take full advantage of. A touchdown would be huge for these guys. If they're able to get that, they'll make it a 2-possession game. It would be a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they would need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. So this is a big drive here for Beck as he slings it over the middle to his tight end, Schenker. And that's just been his guy so far. His tight end and him has been able to hook up for 58 yards and 6 receptions. And 6 completions, I can say. It's a nice 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Haven't seen much of Spears still. I think this is a situation where, hey, you got good field position, use him. He's been very explosive. And they're going to set up play action off of him. Throws, got a man wide open, first down. Nice play out there to Johnson. And that's a good play that time by Don Beck. Stood firm in the pocket. Pressure coming off that left side edge. And he just slings it in there. Game isn't over till it's over in the RFL. And That's one of our big sayings here. Seen some amazing comebacks in college and in the pros. There's a throw. Spinning off of 2 tackles. He is still on his feet. You know, guys probably wondering, hey, is this guy draftable? No, he's not, but he's making some big plays. 7 receptions, 65 yards. And look at this. Bounces off of 2 defenders. Great way to get out of that. I think this is where they got to use Spears. He's still out here passing. Pressure is coming. Don Beck will throw an interception, his 3rd of the game. And Tennessee will take over at the 5. 2nd interception. Well, this guy here don't have the roster stat sheet for guys who aren't submitted. So, fortunately, don't have the name on me. That's a great play on the ball. Excellent play on the ball. There's Sharif Gunter. And saw where he was trying to go for that, but threw it too much on the line. You got to put some air on that. It's way too low. And that's the safety. Just went there and picked that clear off. And a drive that was looking promising for Auburn all goes to nothing. Beck is throwing the same amount of interceptions as points on the board right now for his team. Not good. Goes over the middle with Dotson, and he'll have a first down, they'll say. Tight end Dotson, 8 receptions, 62 yards. And an incomplete pass goes right through his hands. Ball was placed pretty well there. For whatever reason, just unable to haul it in. Guess didn't close his hands together fast enough. Four minutes and 9 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Still some time. Tennessee looking to try to separate here on this drive. He's got a completion and a first down for the Volunteers. Dotson hauling in his 9th catch of the ball game, approaching double digits here. Call a toss, another great block out on the edge. Stiff arm not going to work, but that is a solid 6-yard gain on the pitch play. We're getting some really good blocks off of those pitches. Especially their ceiling tackles. There's a throw on the move. It's dropped. Could have had a first down on that one. Tyon Nickerson looked like he's trying to go with a no-look kind of pass, and Duke wasn't ready for it. So 3rd and 4. Auburn with an opportunity to get him off the field here. They'll be in the gun. Bunch to the right. Tyon looking to pass for it. He's got some good protection. Shot down the field. Got a man wide open. J.D. Calhoun is out of there. Touchdown, Tennessee. And it's getting ugly now. 67 yards. And he was just left wide open on the flag route. Great protection up front by that O-line. And look at the space that he had. All that green grass. And this is their blazer. He blazes his way easy, untouched in the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown pass number 2 for Tyon, and 24-point lead on the horizon after this extra point by the Volunteers. And it's good. 6 plays, 95 yards, all stemming off of that interception where Auburn, in all likelihood, should have been the one to put 7 on the board. So Tennessee really making a statement right now. So this is the kind of statement you want to make and you need to make to establish that, hey, we are a team that could end up in that college series playoffs. So it's a lot of dogs in the college series, though, man. Still got to worry about, of course, Alabama. Still got to worry about teams like Miami, Ohio State. Quite a bit of teams. Georgia still, even in just this conference alone. And Tyon off the interview again. He spoke on that as well. He knows he's got to beat those teams, but he's fully confident in his abilities and his team that surrounds him. Don Beck, he's trying to get it together here. I mean, 3 interceptions. It's not been a great collegiate start here for him. There's a throw over the middle. And him and Schenker's just been connecting all day. Nice pass. First down. 79 yards. 8 receptions. Once again, if you are new to the Relocation Football League, first time checking us out, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com. Here goes some play action. Shot over the middle of the field, and Don Beck able to sling one there to Johnson on the dig route. Yeah, we got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, we got it. It's all there. The bottom right side of the screen. I'll let that run once more. Auburn desperately needing 7 points on the board here. Scott Johnson again. Got Sean Moore and Kendricks there on the tackle. It's a nice solid 8-yard gain. Like I said, it kind of got away from Mike Spears as well. I mean, this is a situation like, use this guy. That last drive, sitting there passing, these guys could have ran on those situations. Didn't give him 1 carry. I believe he still only has 5 carries up to this point in the game. And this is where Auburn is losing the battle. And they're going with some play action. Does throw it out there. And that's going to be a loss of yards. 1-yard loss. Yeah, play action has not been kind to Auburn tonight. They've been sacked off of it a few times. Pressure you saw on that play was coming in. Had to dump it off quickly. Didn't gain him anything. Auburn over the middle. There goes Mike Spears. Going to use him out the backfield catching. If Tennessee is able to get a victory here over Auburn, this will be the first time that Tennessee actually beats Auburn in the college series. This guy's first time meeting was back in CS3. Auburn was able to get the victory 22-15 then, and of course in CS4, Auburn won 31-16 in that game. Auburn went 5-7, missed the bowl game last year. There's a run. Mike Spears finally getting an opportunity with a carry. And yeah, he's been given a few carries, 8 carries on the day, but he had 5 in the first half with a just over 8-yard per carry average. I think, you know, that's where Auburn really messed up and lost the game here. Should have been running this kid a lot more. They really can't at this point. And they don't snap the football before the end of the third. So that is going to be it. Fourth quarter on the way. Let's get the 4s in the chat. This has been Tennessee all day. 27-3. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate you guys tuning in. for an RFL College Series live game. Motion out the backfield here, Spears. And a throw over the middle. He stretches out. Does he have it? Yes, first down Auburn. Second time he's been able to reach out and move the chains. And Auburn's starting to put a little something together. And, you know, their play calling just has been very conservative as well since the beginning of this game. Saw one big shot down the field. That's just because the guy was left wide open. There's another big play to Schenker again. He's making all the plays offensively for this offense. 11 receptions, 96 yards for this tight end. And he's got Schenker, who will spin off of contact, almost finding his way in the end zone as he'll fall a yard short of the first down at about the 2. So here it is, and this is where you got to give the ball to Spears. Let's see if they do that here. And they'll come out in a gun bunch instead, looking to pass Don Beck. Pressure's coming, and he will break a sack, still on his feet, throws, and he's got the first down. Wow, play there as Johnson makes the catch. But boy, that could have been another sack. Just run the ball here. Somehow that works out. He will come out in the eye. Fullback dive, easy touchdown. Auburn finally able to score. But is it too late? I mean, you've still got quite a bit of time, and with college football clock stopping after first downs, I mean, anything can happen. 17-point ball game, though. They need 3 offensive touchdowns if they want to come back. Their defense needing to get stops. Don't think it's likely at all, but never know. Good drive that time. They're looking to go for 2 to try to make it a 16-point ball game. So, okay, being bold, being smart as well. Can they get the 2 points? Don Beck sacked. Brought down on the play there. And it'll be a 29-9 score. That pass didn't work at all. And I guess, you know, in the 2-point conversion, sack is understandable. You're just trying to hold on to the football as long as possible. Let's see if something gets open. It's not like it's going to kill you, push you back. It's just either you get it or you don't. So I just gave as much time as possible. And that kind of attests to how well this secondary has played for Tennessee. Like I said, a huge difference compared to last year. I mean, teams were pretty much able to pass at will on this Tennessee defense. This year, things looking different. This will be taken a few yards out of the end zone. Big hit stick down at the 25-yard line. Tyon in the offense out onto the field. Look at his numbers. 22 of 31, 258 yards. 2 touchdowns, did throw an interception. This team still with a solid 18-point lead. Came off a big scoring drive, shot down the field to J.D. Calhoun, though. They'll run the football with Duke. Close to a 4-yard per carry average, 42 yards on 11 carries. And if I'm Tennessee, definitely looking to mix Duke in some more just to keep that clock rolling. They'll come out in the eye, and that's what they will do. They'll run them again. 3rd and 2. So it might be predictable here. They might run it again. Auburn, if I am them, and they just look like they're in a power running kind of formation, might try to plug that. They are right back out in the eye. They're going to set up play action. Good play call here. Tyon steps up, throws a dot. First down, Tennessee. Great step up in the pocket and accurate throw there to Zakowitz. Like I said, really like that play call because I myself, probably would have sold out a little bit on that run. He set it up with a nice play action, gets great blocking from the offensive line. Run inside. Just chewing up the clock. Moving the chains. Killing the time. Getting close to 8 minutes left to go in this ball game. Right back to Duke, who stretches out. Looks like a first down to me, and he's got it. It's Duke time here. Auburn's gotta slow down that run game. Duke trying to cut back. Do a good job there on that play. Holding just 1 yard. Tennessee last year went 6-7. Like I said, 5 of those games were without Tyon. Looking to start out this season 1-0. Pump fake. Tyon shot off his back foot down the field. Oh my goodness, it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Bryce Zakowitz with the mean grab. Bean top, touchdown, Volunteers. And this is exactly what I was talking about with Bryce Zakowitz, their tallest wide receiver at 6'4". He's the big guy you throw the jump ball up to. Fortunately, not going to get an instant replay of that catch, but my goodness, what a grab. On his head. Tennessee with the extra point to put up 34. It's good. We are starting out this season with 2 dominant performances by top 10 schools. And I cannot wait to get off this mod so we can never see that dab again. So my goodness, thank goodness it is no longer within Madden. Don't know why it extended even past 2015. Know it was hot with Cam Newton, but that guy's out the league now. Please take it out the game. Gonna have to see it for 1 more year though, guys. All good. Really ain't, but all good. 25-point lead. And Tennessee over number 12 ranked team in the country. Auburn's a pretty solid squad, and they did their thing here. Definitely was able to make Dom Beck go from an interesting prospect to see what he got to, I don't know about this guy. Jameis says, man, I like the dab. I don't know, maybe you got the old school dance moves. You one of those guys pulls out the old moves in the club, but yeah, nah, not to go to. Not to go to. Anybody even doing that anymore for real? I don't even think the kids are doing that anymore. 1st and 10. Don Beck throws it up. What a catch. First down to the 41. It's Johnson Jr. on the reception. A few Johnsons out there at the receiver position for Auburn. See the frustration piling up there on the sidelines for the Tigers. And this, not going to get him anything. Just goes right out of bounds. No gain, even though Schenker's been their guy. Over 100 yards and 13 receptions at the tight end position. The lawnmower at the club is crazy. He's trying to set up a screen. Mike Spears getting shifty, but lineman in the way. And like I said, this is the guy they should have been consistently getting the ball in the hands of. He's even got 49 yards on 5 receptions. So, I mean, almost 100 total yards here tonight with very minimal opportunities. And Don Beck will throw over the middle for an Auburn first down. Finally starting to click a little bit. And the offense going. Some pep talk on the sideline, I guess. Looking forward to next week. Trying to make this score look a lot more presentable. Definitely got touchdown on their mind. There's a throw underneath and a near first down. He'll be inches short. Another stretch out by Schenker. 14 receptions for this tight end. Asking how do you do this on Madden? It's a PC mod called D105. That mod community created it. There's a check down, wide open. First down. What I need to do is I need to get like the link or something so I can post that. So guys know how to get it if you got a PC. But yeah, you can't get this on console. As for the created players, you do have to learn how to mod yourself. Because I mean, they got the real life college players on the teams, and from last year though. This isn't updated college rosters. Got a man here. Obvious face mask penalty. That's going to give them extra yards. Yeah, first 2 games of the season right now. Blowouts. Well, it's competitive at least in that first half for Ohio State and TCU, but number 1 team in the country, they're going to explode and make a big statement. Tennessee expected this game to be a little bit more close, but once again, this kind of shows kind of the reason why I had Tennessee as the team that might be in the SEC championship this year. I think they're a much improved team. There's a run inside, and Mike Spears is in for the touchdown. That's why you get this kid the ball. Finds his way in off the draw. It's a 19-point ball game. Yeah, I think they might learn their lesson after this game here. Definitely want to hand the football off to Spears more. Extra point is good. 16-34 the score. They go 69 yards and 7 plays. Of course, would have loved to see that earlier within the game. Crowd fired up, but I mean, this game's definitely over more than likely. I always got to add that more than likely because you never know. Things can get crazy. We have seen it. But very unlikely that Tennessee blows this lead. 18-point lead here for the Volunteers. They're going to try the onside kick. Oh! And it's recovered by Tennessee. They just were able to get it back. That was actually a pretty solid onside kick. Bryce Zakowicz, though, today, he only had 23 yards in the first half. Second half, much better with 63. And in both halves, he's had a touchdown. So Zakowicz with 2 touchdowns tonight. Great catch earlier. Auburn looking to try to get a stop quick. Here's a run outside, and it pans out. Gets inside the 40 at about the 39. It's a 4-yard rush for Jordan Duke. Another run. Duke is out of there, straight up the middle. First down, 74 yards. I don't know if Madden ever knew that some of these guys with the solo audio has a couple cuss words. I could have swore that guy just said something in some guys can go back and check that to hear if he said what I thought he said, but yeah, that's crazy. That's the second time I might have heard something. Single back formation. Here goes the run. Oh, what a cutback. Jordan Duke inside the 10. First down, 92 yards rushing for the kid. This is a very solid cutback. Can't see it. Tennessee looking to try to hang 40 on Auburn here tonight. Getting it done on the ground. Hard count not going to work. Tyon trying to get touchdown pass number 3. Throws. Got a key block. And he's got a touchdown to Charlie Dotson. Tennessee getting 40. Dom Beck's losing it on the sidelines right now. How about that block too? Fortunately, can't see the replay. This is an impressive win by Tennessee as the extra point is up. It's good. 41-16. Tennessee meaning business on the road. That improves Tyon's collegiate record as a starting quarterback up to 7-2. Definitely don't see Auburn getting back in this one by any means. Closing towards the end of this game, close to 2 minutes, man. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. It helps out the channel. We'll take this one from the end zone. And just shy of the 25 at the 24. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left here. Auburn, can they score a touchdown to make the score look a little bit more presentable again? Tennessee, all gas, no brakes here in this one. He wanted to hang 40. Expect a heavy pass game here. Shotgun, Dom Beck will throw. What a catch! First down, Auburn. He stretched out for that one. That was a great contested pass, but reached out there and hauled it in. Good catch by Moore. Placement just out of reach there. Beck down the field on his head on 2 defenders. That is 2 back-to-back catches by Moore. And my goodness, he's out here making plays. Should have been going to this guy all game. Oh, no replay on it. But, man, that was... what a catch that was by Coy Moore. Dom Beck might be going this guy's way for the majority of the rest of this drive. There's a throw over the middle. Just inside the 40. 5-yard gain. And before that play there, I kind of wish, again, that's what they did more throughout this game. Very conservative with the play calling, the passing routes down the field. Didn't look to try to take those shots to test this defense. There's a throw underneath. And another face mask penalty by Tennessee's Arl Matthews. Is going to give him 15 extra yards. And they look like they joined the writers and the actors on that strike there. Faded red. Auburn still just fighting to the end. Going to get 7 more points on the board. Play action. Shot. Beautiful throw. Touchdown. And look who it is. Definitely deserved it. Coy Moore in for 6. I know Auburn's like, man, where was this at throughout the game? Needed it. Just couldn't get it going. That's a really good ball, though. Don Beck had a couple of solid throws. And that right there, one of his best of the night. And the PAT to make it an 18-point ball game again is good. 41-23, 4 plays, 68 yards. After some masterful receptions by Coy Moore, we had 3 of those big plays out of the 4. Yeah, the replays at times just random. At least they showed the touchdown on that, I guess. Onside kick, almost recovered it last time. And not this time. Will be recovered cleanly by Tennessee. Continues to fight forward as Bass gets it to about the 40. And Tennessee just looking to run the clock out here. Solid game, definitely Tennessee all the way. Auburn showing some fight towards the end, but too late. Tyon Nickerson, 4 touchdown passes, 322 yards, and the 1 blemish of an interception on the day. But he's come out and made his statement. It's a lot of quarterbacks trying to gun for that number 1 spot. Of course, coming into this season, he's the guy that has the most hype. And we'll see if he can continue this type of play throughout the year. Here's a run as Duke gains about 4. In the RFL, we don't have our Heisman Trophy called the Heisman. We have our Heismans and positional awards named after RFL positional award winners, the original positional award winners. So Hunter Mackey was the first ever RFL League MVP. So our Heisman in the college series is called the Mackey Award, which of course is equivalent to the wide receiving award in NCAA. But for us, it's the Mackey for the Heisman. And Tyon, when asked about being a preseason favorite for the Mackey Award, he, once again, like I said, his response is just all business. I really don't care about winning the Mackey. Just want to play at the best, play my best to ensure my team wins. And that's the only response he gave. Clock running down here, and he's going to start out 1-0 with the Tennessee Volunteers. As the clock hits 0, and that is the ball game. Tennessee 41-23, the final score, man. Solid game. Appreciate all you guys who tuned in here tonight. Before you walk out of here, make sure you smash that like button. Like I said, I'm definitely going to go ahead and as usual, show you guys the stats at the end, but Only the second game in the college series, guys. A lot more to come. That's it for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-by-Play Commentator, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Super Saturday. Peace.